Well, folks, I'm going to level with you here for episode number 51. There are a few things in life that I do not have the ability to explain. Gravity, for example, the popularity of Taylor Swift, the reason why there's no money in my wallet, and also why we are literally 1 point away from the playoffs with 2 games left in the season. I can't explain it. I'm not going to explain it. I'm just accepting that that is the reality, and we're going to play the last 2 games today. Let's do this. Well, goodness gracious, folks. Welcome to episode number 51 of Taskmaster FC, and I wasn't joking. We're 1 point out of the playoff spots. How this happened, I literally have no idea, other than just a run of decent form, a run of really good form in April. I last left you with the Reading game. We go out and we beat Norwich City 3-2. Let's take a look at some of these games because it's literally a tale to tell. Down 2-0, 72nd minute we get a goal. 3 minutes later an equalizer. 87th minute we get a winner. I cannot explain this run of form. We lose to Preston North End 4-3. That was a close run thing, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it wasn't as close as I thought it was, but we ended up getting close here at the end with a goal from Emma City to get us within 1, but just could not close it out. A big win against Charlton Athletic, who we are trying to overtake for the playoff spot. I told you no playoffs this season. I was so sure of it. And like I said, I'm at a loss for words. There's some things in life I just cannot explain. A 2-0 loss to Stoke City I can explain because we were terrible this game and just showed nothing after the first half. Then we go and beat Southampton 4-1. I mean, absolutely crush Southampton 4-1, as in up 3-0 at halftime, crush Southampton 4-1. And then a 3-2 win against Cardiff City. Again, late winner. I can't explain what's going on. A 2-1 win against Leeds United. I told myself, I remember watching this game, and I told myself, there was a very late penalty at the end of the game, and I said, if this penalty saved, we might have a chance, and it was. And I just at the end, I'm like, okay, this is the equalizer here that's just going to ruin our day. No, it was saved. We go out beat Luton Town 2-1. We got 2 games today against West Bromwich Albion and against Bristol City. Again, I am flabbergasted. Only downside is that Assam Chowdhury out again. Assam Chowdhury came back, and Assam Chowdhury has been superb this season. Came to me, wanted a contract for, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, £15,000 a week. I'm like, I can't afford it at this point in time. The board won't let me put forth that type of contract at this point in time. 10 goals, 20 assists. Holy cow. We are going to miss Assam Chowdhury, and he's out for 3 to 6 weeks. I mean, that's definitely these next 2 games, if not longer. Goal still coming in from John Kearns. May Martin finally decided to show up. Tried to sign May Martin on a long-term contract. Will not sign for us. Just simply will not. It just isn't willing to do so. And obviously, rightfully so. Looks to be a decent championship player, but I don't know if we're just that caliber of club yet that is considered to be of decent championship level. I think we are because we're currently 7th. But that being said, it really doesn't matter. So we're going to go to the tactical meeting here. I've got our team, I think, put together for our lineup here. Alice Levine, not playing super well the last couple games. Do we have any other decent options here? I don't. I think it's what we're going to go with. We're just going to go with this. So Desiree Birch in goal defensively, Babatunde Aleshe, Sue Perkins, Catherine Ryan, and Alice Levine. Our central midfielders are Tim Vine and Joanne McNally. Out in the wing, John Kearns and Aaron Chen, who's going to be replacing Assam Chowdhury. And then May Martin and Emma City up top. Let's get some goals today. I want to temper expectations, just like I've done all season. There's very unlikely we make the playoffs, but man, when you get this close, you start to dream. You start to think, could this actually happen? I mean, we're second in form standings. And I go back and reflect. I reflect on the season and the times when we were up 3-0 and then either conceded 3 consecutive goals or 4 consecutive goals, resulting in us dropping maybe 4 or 5 points this season. And man, those 4 or 5 points are biting us butt at this point in time. And I think I can attribute our success to a couple of things. I think first and foremost, we signed decent players who were, maybe League One players. And over time, they've just developed. We have one of the youngest teams that's in the league now, and those players have just developed into decent, good championship players. I think it's one of the reasons why you've seen the uptick towards the end of the season is we're just kind of congealing together. We're coming together as a team, and you start to see the results of that here today over the last couple of games here. So, if we can kind of continue this, I mean, again, only 1 point back. It's not to say we're expecting to get there, but I mean, no time like the present, right? I mean, we'll get absolutely destroyed in the playoffs, but that's not the point. Point is, making it there is a huge achievement after what we've done over the course of the last, 6, 7 seasons? Another season of the championship would not be a bad thing for us by any stretch of the imagination, especially if we're just trying to put together a good, decent team at this level. Maybe Martin now out to Alice Levine. Sorry, I probably want to get the highlight here. Aaron Chen in the box. Aaron Chen scores, and it's 1-0 Chesham United 15 minutes into the game. Oh, this could be it. I should remind I should remind you. I don't have to remind myself of things because I remember everything. But our last game was against Bristol City. I believe we're away, but they are 23rd in the league. I'm not saying that's a guaranteed win. I'm just saying that is a thing that could happen. 1-0 over West Bromwich Albion. Says it's a tight offside. It looked pretty clean to me. Closer than I thought, but definitely onside here. Aaron Chen, good job to get that ball. Great replacement there for Asim Chowdhury, again, out with that, I think it was a thigh or hamstring injury or something, but doing a great job making assists there. And, Aaron Chen didn't assist the goal. He scored it. I thought he crossed the ball into the box. But right now, we are currently 6th. We're in the playoffs, according to that. Hang on. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Sorry. I had to do math with my little fingers. West Bromwich Albion now with the ball. Bell gets the ball to Wolfenden. I like that name, but they worked the ball very cleanly through the midfield. A good ball out on the left-hand side here. And tipped just wide for a corner. Again, Desiree Birch, just absolutely superb. I keep looking at the star ratings and thinking, do I really need to improve what we've got in goal? Because despite the star rating, Desiree Birch has been absolutely fantastic for us so far this season. Mae Martin now with a clean ball there, but unfortunately nothing doing here as we head into the latter stages of the first half. It is still 1-0 to Chesham United. And again, cannot argue with the performance so far. It's been a very clean game so far. Absolutely dominating. I say absolutely dominating. If we were absolutely dominating, we'd be up by many goals rather than just one. Pleased with what I've seen so far. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Makes you wonder if I should go to a more positive mentality. You know what? I think I'm going to do so here in just a little bit. Maybe we can get a second goal here. And maybe that eliminates the need to go to the positive mentality. But Babatunde Aleshe, I mean, he's not a... Yeah, it would be the goal of the season because that is not a striker by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, don't give me credit. Great job getting the ball into the box. Good job creating an opportunity, but that was right at the keeper. Any other player on the team should be able to put that ball in the back of the net, but I digress. We digress with another highlight here. West Bromwich Albion now with the ball in our attacking half, now into our attacking third. A little bit of defense, please, and thank you. Ball into the box. Ooh, tip just wide. Good block by Sue Perkins there. Gets the corner. All right, let's think about this for a second. Do I really, really want to be positive? It's like if am I really going to rock the boat? Oh, God, that's such an important decision to make. I can make that decision with some confidence, and I think I can do this one as well. Keep as is. See what happens here. Corner for West Bromwich Albion. Okay. The highlight abruptly ends. About 20 minutes left in the game. Get a second goal here. Nappet gets the ball outside to Aleshe. To Sue Perkins. We're just kind of working the ball around here. Sue Perkins to Alice Levine. Plenty of space on the right-hand side here. Gets the ball to Aaron Chen. Aaron Chen, the goal scorer for today, tries to get across him, but it's deflected and does not go anywhere. McNally now to Tim Vine. Alice Levine again. Joanne McNally to Aaron Chen. Ball gets dispossessed, but Levine somehow gets it back. Tim Vine were just absolutely, getting great passes in, but unfortunately it doesn't really go anywhere. And now West Bromwich Albion are looking to counter very, very quickly. Diarrhea over there. I probably shouldn't have said that because that's going to lead to... I thought that like that's going to lead to a goal. Calling somebody diarrhea is going to lead to a goal because, let's face it, they just can't hold in the goals. Oh, is that going to get me banned from YouTube? Probably. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to make changes for the sake of making changes. I don't like the fact that they're making opportunities. Gosh, okay. All right. Let's slow our roll here. Chowdhury in for McNally. Don't really have any other strikers. Team talk. Hey, make an impact. Be inspired. Nike. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I've said that many, many times before, and that still holds to be true today. I still do not know what I'm doing. Oh, goodness. Are we going to go into the final game with a chance to actually make the playoffs today? 4 minutes of stoppage time. I'm not touching. I just said I'm not touching anything. Oh, my gosh. No, just don't do anything stupid, please. Mortimer, just move the ball to somebody who's in our colors. Thank you, Alessia. Same thing. I mean, that's just kind of the name of the game now. Just pass the ball to somebody who looks like they're on our team. Paul Chowdhury now gets the ball outside to Aaron Chen. Can we get a second goal here and finish the game? We can. Oh, my gosh. May Barton. Unsung hero. Great little dance. I can't tell if that was a chicken dance or what, but there were some arms flapping around. There was some movement there. It's 2-0. Yeah. I don't have words to describe what I've just witnessed. This has all happened on a Saturday. Like, the last maybe 15 games of the season, I've just kind of chucked through it on a Saturday. Didn't expect any of this to happen. I would have brought you sooner had I known that this type of thing was going to happen. Wow. No matter how many times you say wow when you spell it backwards, it's still wow. That's absolutely brilliant. I've lost the ability to utilize words. But we're in a playoff spot at the moment. We got a week until our game against Bristol City. Everybody plays their game at the same time at the end of the season. I mean, those words right there, Chesham United moving to playoff contention, is not a phrase I thought I would see for at least another season. We got one game left against Bristol City. Let's see if we can make it happen. All right, folks, here we go. Just a handful of changes for our final game away against Bristol City. I did put Nappet in as a replacement at center back for Catherine Ryan, just to provide a little bit of rotation there, and then just kind of rotate the midfield a bit. Who was it? It was Joanne McNally picked up a little bit of an injury, so I ended up bringing Bob Mortimer in the midfield. So this is what the team looks like. One more game. I clicked the submit team button for the last time this season. Possibly. Gosh, who knows? I never thought we would even be close to being in this position, and yet here we are. Let's show them why we're in such good form, shall we? Make a difference today. It could be you. Tunnel. Spot in the playoffs. It's not something we spend a lot of time thinking about. Build up pregame. You're absolutely right. We're straight away from home lately. Have we been? Let's just play better. We'll go with that. Let's just be a better team. How does that sound? Goodness. Do I just want to rush to kick off? Yeah, I want to get this thing started. Final game. Possibly final game. I don't know. This is just very exciting. We do have a corner here. 2 minutes into the game. Mortimer with the cross into the box. Perkins just over the top of the net. Cannot connect. It will be a goal kick to Bristol City. Bristol City now at the corner. And again, we're in the lead here, so a lot will happen. A lot will depend not just on us, but will depend on how Charlton Athletic finish their game. They're playing West Bromwich Albion, who are 14th, so their game is not a gimme by any stretch of the imagination. But of course, neither is this. We are playing on the road, and apparently we've had poor road form as of late, according to the press. So we'll just have to wait and see how that turns out. Bristol City right now look like they are in control, but we do have a free kick. Bob Mortimer going to take this. Gets it to Aaron Chen. Aaron Chen deflected. It's in. It's 1-0. We have the lead, folks. And right now, we are in the playoffs. A weird deflection. It ends up in the back of the net. I'd scream goal, but I don't want to blast your ears off. We're up 1-0. Can we end the game now? Can we just be done, please? And thank you? West Bromwich have taken the lead over Charlton Athletic. That is big for us as well. That gives us kind of a 2-goal cushion here. We can draw and they can draw, and we're fine. Play for set pieces? Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Instant highlight, instant goal out. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't do that to me. Strolling to halftime. We're up 1-0. I mean, it's been a pretty boring game so far other than that one highlight. Really not a whole lot has happened. And I guess I'm fine with that. Everybody's pleased. Everybody's got a smile on their face. It's interesting. Let's see how this highlight turns out. Bristol City. In the box. Oh, just over the top of the net. And I don't want to jinx myself. I don't want to say we're going to make the playoffs, but reality is we're in really good form. And the informed team, a lot of times, is the one that goes up. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Aleshe to Vine. Vine to Kearns in the box. May Martin can't get it. Kearns looks like he was slide tackled from behind. No call there. And our opportunity there ends up just wide of the net. Trying to wind things down here. Bristol City with another corner. Into the box. Ooh, off the post. Lucky. I would rather be lucky than good. I will tell you that right now. As good as we have been, we've been a little bit lucky as well. 25 minutes left. Let's see how... Can I get the highlights? Match stats. Gosh, both the same. Can we get the league table? Can we get like an instant table here? 3 points up still. So that means that Charlton are losing. Can I get the latest scores here? Bristol, I can get some of the latest scores. Can I get all of them, please? What's Charlton here? They're playing at the same time. Please? Can I have all of them? I can't. Okay, that's fine. I thought I would at least ask. It's always polite to ask. Oh, bring on Vegas. If that ruins me, you will never see me ever again. I'm kind of kidding, but I'm also kind of not, because that has literally been the MO the entire season is, oh, you changed your outside backs, we're going to screw you over. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. It looks like all the rest of the games finally decided to come in. I didn't see anything, so I'm not going to be paying any attention to it. Looks like Bristol City get the better end of that goal kick here. They work the ball down the outside and just tipped. Again, Desiree Birch showing why she has been probably one of our better players this season. I know I talk about it a lot, but she has been absolutely superb and absolutely instrumental in everything that we've done so far this season. Okay, now I am going to pause because I want to see what's going on. Where's the... I still don't think I have every single game here. Am I just blind or stupid? Or both? Oh, that's a hell of a game. Derby County and Wolverhampton. Man, I wish I were watching that game. No, I'm just kidding. I want to watch the end of this game. See what happens here. Johnny Vegas with the ball into May Martin. Crushing tackles all around. May Martin, great job to get the ball back. Paul Chowdhury now to Emma City. Emma City on the outside to Alice Levine. Levine's going to look for somebody. Gets it to Bob Mortimer. Checks up, looks back to Aaron Chen. Aaron Chen to Chowdhury to Mortimer. And May Martin... Oh, just off the post. Might have been a fraction offside and was. We got about 12 minutes left in the game here. Do I get any information about that? Okay, fine. Latest scores. Let's just go to league table. Still, Charlton Athletic must be losing. So, I think we might be in here. Let's go ahead and make a couple of more changes. Let's get that time wasting on. 1-0. A win's a win. Oh, gosh. Don't have an option there out on the right back. Yeah, what's the worst that could... I've said that a lot so far this game. What's the worst that could happen? I think I've got time for one more substitution if I want it. I don't know if I necessarily do. We're going to wind out the clock here. I don't believe it. I will not believe it if we make the playoffs. It has been... It's been a hell of a run. A hell of a run. Birch now to Levine. Levine looks forward to Mortimer, to Chen. This is so smooth. Emma City down the right-hand side. Stops, pivots, crosses. Gets it to Luke McGregor, who it looks like it's saved and then hits the crossbar. Rebound cannot make it in. It's held on, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at all. Looks like we will be playing Luton Town, provided nothing else happens in this game. City might have been offsides there. Yeah, free kick. City wanders in an offside position. It does not matter. We've won this game. And the next episode you see is Chesham United from the first time of asking. in the playoffs against Luton Town, a team we've just beaten. Again, sometimes words escape you. 6 straight wins is all it took. But we got there first time of asking. I don't know where we go from here. I'm probably going to go to bed, to be perfectly honest. That's where I'm going to go. But I hope you enjoyed that because I sure as hell did. And if you enjoyed that, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. Because more Taskmaster FC content's coming our way. And do we make it to the Premier League? I don't know. I doubt it, but we're going to try our best. And even if we don't get there this season, we'll try next season and the season after. Until we can get this ragtag bunch of Taskmaster contestants to the Premier League, we will see you very soon for the playoffs. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you, well, soon, just like what I said. Bye, everybody.